on an iPhone, on BlackBerry, on an Android, on a Windows device. All these devices have app stores. And users are going to these app stores, searching for apps, being pushed apps, as apps being featured. So as a brand, as a developer, as an advertiser, you have access to a new distribution channel that never existed before. It doesn't even exist online. You're seeing Apple launching the Mac App Store for online. You're seeing apps starting to go backwards into websites and into PCs. So that's the main reason apps have taken off, is because it gives access to a new distribution channel that we've never seen before. And that translates into dollars for businesses like us. So that was on smartphones, and now we've got tablet devices. How many people here have a tablet? How many people here have 2 tablets? So at the RIM conference yesterday, at the end of the keynote, they gave a free playbook to every single person in attendance. There were 6,000 people there. It's an expensive conference to go to. But you're seeing tablets galore. And you'll see 2011, brand new year, the tablets. Tablets coming from Apple, from RIM, from HP, from Samsung, LG, Motorola, HTC, Acer, Asus. All of these companies are launching their own tablets, all with different operating systems. And you've got to remember, the first tablet device was launched on April 1st, 2010. So 13 months ago. So 13 months ago, this market did not exist. I'm not even the digital generation I'm talking about. I'm talking about kids that are 5, 6, 7 years old today. They know how to use this device better than any of us. And they're a digital first generation, a generation that's using touchscreens for absolutely everything. It's funny seeing my nieces and nephews go up to computer monitors and start touching them, and then being disappointed that it's not a touchscreen. That's a sign that they're ahead of where we are today. So this digital generation is changing the way we talk, the way we communicate, the way we shop, the way we date, the way we make choices. So digital is changing the way we work. It's changing the way we live. And there is a gap. There are examples that I'm going to walk through right now of companies that have not embraced that gap. And I'm sure some of you will be able to relate to that. If you look at social media, so on your left you have former President Mubarak. On your right you have 6 characters. How did 6 characters, through the power of Twitter as a communication platform, take down a dictator that was in power for 30 years? That's powerful. And this is not a one-time event. We're seeing this happen in this model in a lot of other countries in the region. Today and yesterday, a lot of you have been tweeting, with the hashtag. The social media as a platform to make change happen is real. And I guarantee for 90% of us here, we're not thinking of it in that way in our everyday life, in our everyday decisions. We're not thinking social first. There are companies like Facebook and LinkedIn that are pushing that message, but they themselves are in that one bubble that are giving the social first message. But think of social as a theme that applies and will apply to absolutely everything you do. If you're a marketer, it's how you're going to engage. If you're a politician, it's how you're going to get elected. If you're a business person, it's how you're going to recruit. At Polar, 3 of the last 4 hires we've made in the last couple months have been through Twitter. And that they meet us or we meet them by them tweeting at us. That's a small example of how businesses can embrace what's happening, otherwise face the consequences.